My name is Dave Minardo. I'm director of the Detroit Building Authority. I came over approximately a year ago after Mayor Duggan took office, and our main charge was to consolidate all of the demolition activities into a single department under the oversight of the Detroit Building Authority. There was $50 million available under the first wave of funding called HHF 1, Hardest Hit Funds 1. So that really required us to ramp up to a demolition production levels that had never been undertaken or completed before by the city in its history.
My name is Richard Adamo, and I am currently president of Adamo Group. The impact that it had on our company increased our capacity sevenfold. We were brought to the table, sat down and kind of laid out the game plan. We figured there was going to be a lot of capital investment. The specifications for this particular work forced us to make sure that we had the people in place, the manpower to do the work of this magnitude in a 2 to 3 month time frame.
Once we scale up to about 250 demolitions a week, that amounted to about 500 truck trips on a daily basis in and out of the city of Detroit. So there was a tremendous impact within the residential areas of the city, and we wanted to ensure that we didn't in any way compromise the environment or the public health of our residents as a consequence of the work that we were doing.
My name is Chris Matthews. I'm a superintendent running the house crew, which is for all the blight removal for City of Detroit. Basically, I'm the guy that takes the information from the office and gets it out to the field to my guys, coordinate all the trucking.
The last 7 months worth of work, where we've taken down approximately 4,000 residential structures, we haven't had a single news story regarding a resident who was unable to reach anybody in the city regarding a complaint or a concern they had relative to the demolition process. And when you consider that amount of activity in these neighborhoods across the city, so it's quite gratifying to see that that really engaged the citizens in such a way that that they felt that they had a voice in this.
The neighbors were happy. I mean, we had very few issues with the neighbors. Most of the time they would see us coming and they were just all smiles. They would come out there and say, "This house has been sitting here for 5 years. I'm so glad it's coming down." Our safety record was flawless. There was no incidents, 0 accidents.
With our regulators at the table, they were able to state publicly to both the media in Detroit, who asked them about this process we had underway, and at sessions in Washington, that they felt that what was going on in Detroit now relative to demolition practices and procedures, it can really be considered to be a national best practice. We're very proud that we're able to achieve that recognition, but more importantly, we are feeling good that what we are doing is always being done with the public's best interest in mind.
Well, good morning. I'm sorry I can't be there with you in Nashville today to accept the award personally, but I did want to say thank you to the National Demolition Association for this recognition, and in particular to say congratulations to John Adamo and the Adamo Group, our partners in this effort. The Adamo Group's been in the city of Detroit for 50 years. They've never left, and what they did recently was remarkable, taking down 1,300 homes with no environmental problems, no OSHA complaints. It's an extraordinary company doing extraordinary work. We're really proud to be partnered with them, and John, once again, congratulations.